Hey guys, welcome back to the Fool Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. Just wanted to give you some of my foolish thoughts after Michigan's 43-22 victory over the Purdue Boilermakers in the Big Ten title game. This was a more tight game than I was hoping for, I'll be saying. But in the end, Michigan comes away with a 3-touchdown victory. Let's just go through some of it here. I got to just give props to O'Connell, Purdue quarterback. He played outstanding. Obviously played with a heavy heart. His brother died last week, and he played phenomenally. I think in the first half he was like 18 of 22. Overall, he was just great. I mean, if they won the game, he could have easily been the player of the game, right? But Michigan won, so they gave it to a Michigan player. O'Connell just played outstanding. But you look at this game, and Michigan comes out on defense and gets a 3-and-out, gets a sack. They get the ball. Nice long touchdown pass to Loveland again. Michigan's up 7-0. You're thinking, okay, this is going to be, this might be a blowout. Purdue settled right down. They did a nice 92-yard drive. I don't even think they had a third down on that drive. Just methodically, just going down the field. Tied it up 7-7. Michigan even ended up trailing, right? They got 3-and-out again. JJ missed Ronnie Bell over the middle. Punt. Purdue gets a field goal, and that's a theme there. Michigan kept holding them to field goals. And this was one of the biggest play, I think, of the first half, maybe the turning point of the game. Michigan was going to go 4th and 6. They were kicking a 48-yard field goal by Moody. Purdue goes offside, and Michigan says, you know what? Let's go for it on 4th and 1 instead, and they get it. And they go down and they get a touchdown. Nice rollout by JJ and hit Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Michigan goes up 14-10. If you look at that play too, the field goal, I don't know if Moody would have missed it anyways, but the whistles were blowing, but he missed that kick, right? You're talking about a nice 7-point advantage right there that Michigan went from a kick miss to a 7-point touchdown. So just a big swing there. At half, Michigan's up 14-13. Tight game. And the theme all year has been Michigan and their second half adjustments, right? They get the ball to start the second half. First play of the second half to set the tone for the second half. Edwards busts a 60-yard run, sets up Michigan's go-ahead touchdown or extending touchdown, 21-13. I think it was Mullins got that one. And then Michigan says stop, 3-and-out. Get the ball back, and then Edwards does the run of the year, at least his run of the year. I would say that I honestly think it might be the run of the year for Michigan because he goes right up the middle. He breaks through 6 tackles on his way to the end zone. I think it was 25, 26 yards. Edwards ended up with 148 yards in the second half alone. Just excellent job, and he obviously won the MVP. Oh, you got to point too on the defensive side. Michigan kept getting shredded up and down the field. But when it got to the red zone, Michigan again stiffened and only gave up field goals and got a couple big plays. Definitely Will Johnson, I love it. 5-star true freshman. Got a pick in the end zone in the second half, and he rolled. It was at the 1, sadly, so it kind of killed Michigan's offensive momentum because they had a 3-and-out. But still, that pick, his first pick, saved at least 3 points, if not 7. And then obviously his second pick took a 9-point game, and Michigan got the touchdown. Excellent throw and catch by JJ to Bell on 3rd and 11. Honestly, when I saw that throw, I thought it was just going to be out of the end zone, and I was kind of like, ugh. Michigan's going to just have to settle for a field goal after Johnson got the pick inside the 20. But Johnson's second pick set up Michigan's 8 points there. So if you look at it, Johnson's defense translated to at least 11 points, and could have been even 15 points. Johnson saved with his 2 picks. So excellent job there. Again, the defense was bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. I think Purdue had 6 field goals in this game and 1 touchdown. You let them go up and down the field, but you just didn't get, the touchdowns. I wish they would have got a few more sacks. I wish they would have gotten, a little bit more aggressive here or there, but it is what it is. The defense kind of seemed to have a little bit of a letdown. Obviously, they played so well last week versus Ohio State. So, it's to be expected. But, again, you only gave up 22 points. You got stops in the red zone. You gave your offense enough stops to get the win, and that's what you really need to do. Come back. Michigan, what an effort. Just overall here, right? They had, you have Mullings, a linebacker, gets 2 rushing touchdowns today. You have Broken Thumb Edwards, gets 185 yards, I think it is, 185 yards. You have JJ, 3 touchdown passes on 11 completions. I really think he would play a lot better if Michigan threw the ball 20 to 25 times a game, but they don't want to do that. They just like to control the clock. Purdue was just controlling the clock. The first half, they had 18 minutes to, I think it was 12 for Michigan. It's like Purdue just limited Michigan so much. Their strategy was great. Michigan only had the ball 4 times in the first half. 4 times. Give credit to Purdue. They had a great strategy. And Michigan made a couple plays and just, you know, the 2 picks. And Purdue made some mistakes. Obviously, the picks they threw and that offside, which allowed Michigan to get that touchdown. Good teams find a way to take advantage of other teams' mistakes, and Michigan was able to do that again today. Michigan 13-0 for the first time in school history. Obviously, that's, you know, with an asterisk because Michigan never played 13 games before. You know, the last couple years were even a possibility for them, last like decade or so. So, 13-0. I just can't believe it. I mean, when you're coming into this year, like, what's going to be, how's it going to go? And 13-0. And reflecting on it, I think I'm kind of a bit more of a nitpick fan. Like, yeah, you won the game, but this and this and this and this. They're 13-0. What can you do? I mean, 13-0. You've won every game you've played. Back-to-back Big Ten titles. I think it's the first time since 2002, 2003 that Michigan has won outright back-to-back Big Ten titles. Of course, we know the first time this team got the first victory in Columbus since 2000. And of the first time beating Ohio State 2 times in a row since 99 and 2000. What a streak this team is doing, what the streaks they're breaking, right? First time in Columbus, first wins last year at Wisconsin, first at, you know, Iowa in so long. It's just, this team is just taking on every challenge and getting the win. And what can you say? Just kudos and thanks so much, Michigan, for putting together such a great year and letting me enjoy it so much. Michigan just finds a way to win, and in the end of the game, it looks very convincing. I mean, a 9-point second half lead turned into a 21-point victory. Michigan never dominated, but at the end, they did dominate. It's just, Michigan does it a little differently than other teams would like to do. You know, run and gun, score touchdowns. Michigan's just a little different. And it works for this team. I just I can't believe Michigan won the Big Ten again. Back-to-back years. Every year, me and my brother, we get together and watch the Big Ten title game. And we would be like, oh, can you wait? I couldn't believe if Michigan was going to get to this when Michigan was having the down years and the years where they couldn't beat Ohio State when Harbaugh came in. And now to get it for back-to-back years, it's crazy. And what fun. So what do you guys think? Who was your MVP of the game? Do you agree with him? Was it Edwards? Was it Will Johnson with the 2 picks? I don't know. What do you guys think? JJ 3 touchdowns, but only 11 completions. You know, what are you going to do? So who is your MVP? And maybe it's the offensive line, but you can't really give it to them, right? You can't give them the whole offensive line. Hey guys, let me know your thoughts. What's your takeaways from the games? What do you think was the key plays? Let me know in the comments below. I'll try to respond as I'm able to. Man, it's late, but it was worth it. Thanks so much for watching this game. Well, I'm sorry, watching my thoughts on the game. It's late. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Please put some comments down. I'll try to respond as I'm able to. As always, until I see you guys next time, go Blue! My throat's feeling better now. It's been a week. All right, see ya.